So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Wilkins. Mutombo is out there with Hudson. And it's Pettit in at the 4. Hagan passes to Hudson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Pettit the pass to Hudson. Over Griffin. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The pass to McAdoo. Brand right side.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We're about 1 minute into the first. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Paul.
And, you know, Mutombo is a very accomplished defender. Long, excellent timing. He's a big player who causes problems with his incredible length.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the shot by Chris Paul. Pass to Hagan. He takes it in. The shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Griffin with it. Wilkins picks him up. Griffin against Wilkins. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Here's Hudson. Passes it to Pettit. Here's Hagan. Pass to Pettit. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Wilkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Brand.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Los Angeles now. Paul right side, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here's Hagan, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. He dishes it to Paul. Over Hudson. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Griffin. Brand outside. Shot clock at 6. They double team Griffin. Comes up empty down low.
those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Pettit. It's Wilkins on the wing. Now the pass to Pettit. Here's Hagan. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right, Dan. That was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
Paul looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Griffin. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Atlanta basketball.
The Hawks leading. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. He said they must take care of the basketball tonight. They're playing a team that lives off of what it gets defensively, getting out in transition, and he needs his guys to protect the ball. Kevin?
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot-blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Pass to Hudson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Hawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
One shot.
That's good from Hudson.
And Sweet Lou can really kill you with that jump shot of his. That's why they nicknamed him Sweet Lou. That jumper is wet and like cotton candy. Sweet.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Atlanta. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Hudson. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Pettit. Here's Hagan. Pass to Pettit. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Pettit's got 5 now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Clippers call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Clippers trail by 10. Paul kicks to Griffin. There's the pass to Brand. Leonard with the ball. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Hagan. He's covered by Leonard. Throws it up high and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. They're really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Hagan passes to Pettit. Here's Hudson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Here's Hagan. And stolen by McAdoo. Paul outside. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And stolen by McAdoo. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Pass to Paul. Now Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Griffin can't get it to go in. Here's Hagan. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
McAdoo dishes to Paul. Pass to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. No good. That would have tied it. The Hawks leading. Hagan passes to Hudson. Here's Hagan, defended by Paul. Here's Mutombo. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy. Effective score. The rebounds at a high rate, too.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the first one counts. So both teams making some changes here. One drops. He ties it up.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Corey Maggette is checked in for the Clippers.
Make some noise.
Smith the pass to Willis. Free against Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Maggette the pass to Manning. Over Wilkins. Manning can't get it to go.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration too.
Free against Young. Maggette outside. Over Wilkins. Offensive rebound. Manning the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Willis. Here's Manning. Feeds to Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling him.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Caldwell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Harper. There's the lob to the hoop. Jordan inside, covered by Smith, and the rejection by Smith. Here's Wilkins, tipped away. Here's the Clippers. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Maggette outside. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Clippers lead by 2. Young pass to Caldwell. It's Wilkins with the drive. It's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Free. Pass to Manning. Over Smith. And hit the turnaround jumper. First quarter wrapping up here, and the clock, it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And so here are the Clippers. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Smith out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Young. Then there's Willis. And it's Caldwell in at the two-guard position. Manning can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Young. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, the strength of Kevin Willis really impressive. And he does a nice job positioning for offensive rebounds.
The pass to Manning. Here's World B. Free. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
Terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Young with the steal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He lobs it up, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Now, here's Millsap. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Caldwell. Over Harper. It's rebounded by Manning. Manning's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harper. Basket good. Harper's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Young outside. Fires it up. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the basket by Caldwell.
As such an instinctual player, Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Passes to Manning. Here's Free. Here's Manning. Millsap covering. Young against Harper. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating. Finishing after setting the solid screen.
Young passes to Smith. Here's Caldwell. Back to Smith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Tries it from 9. The kick out to Harper.
Atlanta foul. Joe Caldwell.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Maggette outside. Shot clock at 5. That one, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Caldwell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First
The Hawks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Joe Caldwell. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Atlanta making some changes. Mutombo comes in for Willis. And Smith subbed in for Josh Smith. He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Nixon. He kicks it to Leonard. Clock at 6. Floats one. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Nixon. From 15 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Caldwell. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Mutombo misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Count that one. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And the foul on Elton Brand. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Just 5 to shoot. Hit it. Great D that time from Brand. Here's Nixon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Here's Hudson. Here he goes.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Pulls up on the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Smith against Leonard. Smith the pass to Pettit. Now Rivers. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Nixon driving inside. He gets it in there.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers, that is.
Leonard the pass to Nixon. Brand trying to free himself up. And it's Nixon missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Leonard with the steal. And he converts the layup.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Atlanta with the ball. Mutombo in the high post. Over Kaman. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the Clippers. Here's Nixon. Shoots the 3, and it's sent back by Mutombo. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Paul against Hudson. Paul dishes to McAdoo. Shot clock at 4. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Leonard against Hudson. And he drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Elton Brand. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Hawks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Lou Hudson at the line for 2.
That's good from Hudson. And Hudson drops them both. Clippers leading by 3. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Make some noise for T-shirt time.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Griffin finds Leonard. From past the arc. Griffin. It's good on the putback. Griffin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Hagan. Great that time from Leonard. Hagan's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's McAdoo. The rebound by Hagan. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Hudson. He's got 13. And there's the pass to Wilkins. Out left to the wing. Here's Hagan. Atlanta again missing.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for McAdoo. The Hawks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hagan. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. The Clippers grab the miss.
2 minutes.
McAdoo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard, no luck. So it's the Hawks now. Wilkins with the ball. Leonard picks him up.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. There are very few guys in this league who make dunking a true art form. Neek is one of those guys.
And McAdoo kicks to Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the Claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
Leonard hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Hagan. There's the dish to Hudson. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Here's Hagan. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Basketball.
Corey Maggette is checked in for Los Angeles. Harper comes in for Leonard. Atlanta also making some changes here. Willis, he checked in for Mutombo. And Trae Young subbed in for Hudson. Bennett, the pass to Willis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Here's Hagan. Connects from three-point range.
Three-point basket.
Hagan's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Harper's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young passes to Willis. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Young against Paul. Passes it to Griffin. Just 3 on the clock. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Los Angeles leading by 6. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Elton Brand. Then there's Griffin. And it's McAdoo in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Got a piece of it. Griffin kicks to Brand. 5 to shoot. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Wilkins. This is to Hudson. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McAdoo misses. Here's Hagan, defended by Paul. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And it's Pettit missing. Down low, here's McAdoo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McAdoo's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. Here's Atlanta now, trailing here by 8. Hagan passes to Mutombo. Here's Hagan. He's covered by Leonard, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Ball for 2.
The Hawks trail by 8. Hudson the pass to Hagan. From outside, off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Griffin finds Paul. Oh, Griffin in position. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
McAdoo, the pass to Leonard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Atlanta has possession. 6-point game. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Pass to Paul. Brand outside. On the pass to McAdoo. Five on the clock. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Wilkins bangs home the trifecta. Wilkins has got 8.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Leonard kicks to McAdoo. Back to Leonard. Pass to Brand. Trying his luck from deep. And they'll get another chance.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Hawks.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
Rivers with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mutombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Hudson the pass to Smith. To the inside. Here's Mutombo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mutombo's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes to Maravich. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Grand passes to Free.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Smith outside. Rivers dishes to Maravich. Smith outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. Down low. Now here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Free against Maravich. 6 to shoot. And it's Paul penetrating. And it goes down 2 points. Paul's got 9.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Here's Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Free. That one doesn't drop. Mutombo with some nice D. Smith the pass to Maravich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Grant.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work too.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maravich.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Harper against Maravich. Pass to Free. Here's Manning. The pass to Free. Outside Harper. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 7.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Young passes to Willis. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Kaman. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now Harper. He's got 7. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Harper's got 9 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Clippers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Smith checked in for the Hawks. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 7. And it's sent back by Kaman. Manning the pass to Maggette.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the knee.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Maggette. Second shot opportunity. Kaman's shot is good. Kaman's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Willis. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Young, good.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Outside Harper. To the middle. Manning with the bucket. Manning's got 6 points.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Young finds Millsap. Smith for 3. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Here's Harper. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. A different look for the Clippers. Jordan comes in for Chris Kaman. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Corey Maggette. And the Hawks making a change here. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Clippers leading by 5. Leonard the pass to Manning. And the layup falls. 8 points for him.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Manning. And it's sent back by Millsap. And he's able to get it back.
Shot's good.
Defensive foul. Paul Millsap. That's his first personal foul. Third.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Clippers. Free throw for Danny Manning. At the line for 1.
And remember the buzz. It was huge around Manning when he was taken with that #1 pick in the draft. And you know what? It should have been. This guy was a stud for all 4 years in college.
Again, Young missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's Nixon missing. The Hawks trail by 10. It's Wilkins with the drive. It's rebounded by Leonard. Passes it to Nixon. He dishes it to Harper. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Manning. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Nice to see how Manning takes it right at the defense. Does a great job drawing that contact as he goes into a shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. Griffin's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 27 seconds left in the third. And there's the pass to Millsap. Here's Hagan. He's guarded by Harper. Driving the lane. Can they get it? 6 on the shot clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Leonard on the wing. Jacks up a 3. That one no good. And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Hawks trail by 12. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Mutombo. Trae Young is out there with Wilkins, and it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Griffin. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist. A big target with strength and bounce.
Here's Hagan. Defended by Griffin. A nice shot by Hagan. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Wilkins against Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third
And punishing
foul.
move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Harper. And a change for the Hawks. Hudson's checked in. Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Hudson against Paul. Here's Hudson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Lou Hudson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hudson. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And that one drops for him.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improved over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Here's Pettit. Here's Hagan. Shoots over Griffin. Hagan can't hit. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, Griffin in position. Jordan finds Paul with the shot. Atlanta with the rebound. Hagan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Passes it to Mutombo. Hudson against Jordan. Stolen by Brand. And Leonard has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hudson. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside Leonard. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Kicks it to Brand. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. The rebound by Hagan. Hagan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the Clippers call time here.
Your Clippers pick.
McAdoo is checked in for the Clippers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play." In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. Hagan can hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Wilkins. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Back to Wilkins. Here's Hudson. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Foul charge to the Hawks. Lou Hudson. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Leonard. And they pick up 2. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Hudson. Bennett, the pass to Hudson. Over Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's McAdoo. He's covered by Hudson. Ball against Wilkins. Paul kicks to Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Hagan. From down in the low post, it goes. Hagan's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Brand outside. Pass to Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bob McAdoo.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now, here's Mutombo. Fires the three. Atlanta again missing. Griffin dishes to Leonard. Paul passes to Brand. Outside Leonard. For the three. Offensive rebound. Paul for three. Yes, it is. Boy, that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Paul after the basket by Atlanta. Outside Leonard. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, Los Angeles.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Hagan. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Griffin can't get it to go in. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Hudson. Over Paul. And too long on the shot. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Here's Hagan.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shoots over Leonard. to the paint. Here's Hudson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Hawks basketball.
The pass to Hagan. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here is Paul. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by Hudson. And so it's Atlanta with it. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Hagan's got 21.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Paul. Yep, it counts.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Atlanta calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Pass to Mutombo. Low block shot on the way. Over McAdoo. Mutombo misses. Los Angeles leading by 22.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside
game.
Leonard.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Griffin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .143 left in the game. Rivers kicks to Maravich. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Nixon. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Free passes to Nixon. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Rivers against Free. It's blocked. They recover it. 3 on the clock. Here's Maggette. Tries again. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Free against Maravich. Goes up again. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Rivers gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Free can't get it to go. And Atlanta has possession. Inside. And Smith with the stuff.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Free. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.